is biodiversity. Biodiversity refers to the variety of life and its processes, including the variety of living organisms, the genetic differences among them, and the communities and ecosystem in which they occur. Fun fact, scientists have identified about 1.5 million species, but there may be 5 to 30 million species yet unknown.
So there are 6 kingdoms of life. So first one is archaebacteria. These are the ancient bacteria or prokaryotic organisms that live in extreme environments, such as acidic places and hot places. Second one is the eubacteria. These are unicellular prokaryotic organisms that can be found almost everywhere. Third one is the protozoans. These are the very diverse group, mostly unicellular eukaryotes such as algae and protozoans. So next, the fourth one is fungi. These are eukaryotic organisms that absorb nutrients, including molds, yeast, and mushrooms. So fifth one is the kingdom Plantae. These are the multicellular eukaryotes that make their own food through photosynthesis. And last one is the kingdom Animalia. These are multicellular eukaryotes that obtain food by consuming other organisms.
Hoy! Anong animalya?
So we have 3 levels of diversity. So first, we have genetic diversity or genetic variation. Genetic diversity or genetic variation, most precise and specific measure of biodiversity. Second, species diversity. Species diversity have broader measure, best fits the literal translation of biodiversity. Ecosystem diversity. Ecosystem diversity, the broadest, most encompassing level.
Diversity may be measured at different scales. There are 3 indices used by ecologists. First is alpha diversity, the number of different species in one specific places. Second is beta diversity, the difference in species between 2 or more places. Third is gamma diversity, the total number of species across many ecosystems in a large region.
Ay nako, kanino kaya ako nagmana?
Bakit di mo itanong sa mama ng mama ng mama ng mama ng mama mo?
Mama mo? Mama mo, Blue.
Logistic was developed in 1950s by a scientist named Wilhelm.
What is phylogenetic systematics?
Phylogenetic systematic is a taxonomical technique for arranging organisms according to how they branch in the evolutionary tree of life. Cladogram is a branching tree diagram that shows ancestral relationship among organisms, sometimes called phylogenetic tree.
Clade, a group of organisms that includes a single common ancestor and all of its descendants, both living and extinct, forming a complete branch on an evolutionary tree or phylogeny.
Phylogeny, the evolutionary of history and relationship of organisms.
Phylogenic tree. Phylogenic tree is a diagram used to show evolutionary relationship among organisms. It is also called the tree of life.
Purpose of phylogenetic tree. First, show organism evolved over time. Second, indicate which organisms are closely or distantly related. Third, help scientists understand common ancestors.
Many phylogenetic trees have a single lineage at the base, representing a common ancestor. First is the rooted phylogenetic tree, and second is the unrooted phylogenetic tree.
Rooted phylogenetic tree is a tree that has a single ancestral lineage, usually drawn from the bottom or left, to which all organisms in the diagram are related. Unrooted phylogenetic tree shows the relationships among organisms but does not indicate a common ancestor.